Princess Mrs. Folashade Tawakali to Olatilo, the gorgeous wife of ace broadcaster, multilinguist and unmatched master of ceremony Prince Bisi Olatilo, attained the age of 65 on Friday, the 30th of September 2022. The denim-themed birthday party, which was organized by children of the celebrant, was held at the Magodo residence of the Olatilos. The celebrant, Princess Folashade Olatilo, who was flanked by an array of friends, family members and well-wishers, looked radiant in her fitted denim, which complemented her white glittery top. Friends of Prince Bisi Olatilo also came out in their numbers to celebrate with Mrs. Folashade Olatilo, whom they say epitomizes strength, courage, patience and resilience. Some of the guests who graced the occasion include veteran broadcaster Sonny Rabo, Are Kola Oyefeso, Ambassador Oluwatoyin Lawal and wife, Chief Babajide Damazio, Chairman, Yoruba Tennis Club, past Chairman of the Yoruba Tennis Club, Mr. Dele Martins, Barrister Shade Balogun, Engineer Kenny Saka, Prince Gbọ́láhàn Laja, Pastor Dotun Ajelabi, Mr. Gbọ́láhàn Funsho, Mr. Balaye Sufu, Chief Gbenga Obasa, Mr. Yomi Badijo Kunsanya, Advertising Guru Mr. Rufai Ladipo, Otumba Dejo Shibogun, Chairman, Space FM, Prince Adelano Adeshida, former Vice Chairman of the Island Club, and many more invited guests. The entry of the celebrant signaled the commencement of the event as Princess Mrs. Folashade Olatilo, in the mood of gratitude and appreciation to God, danced to the music dished out by the DJ. Pastor Dotun Ajelabi of the Covenant Harvest Christian International Ministry coordinated a session of praise, worship and prayers. Prince Bisi Olatilo compared the social aspect of the event, which featured tributes to the celebrant. A close friend of the family, Are Kola Oyefeso, who also stood as the representative of billionaire philanthropist Sir Dr. Kessington Adebukun Oladebutu, said prayers for the celebrant and encouraged her to keep up her good works of kindness and love.
Oh, my sister, you are going to be 70. By the grace of you are going to be 80. You are going to be 90. After 100, we give the rest to God. A man that is 100 does not need any prayer. He just be thanking God. So, my sister, we are once again on behalf of this great man. My brother has prayed. He has prayed forcefully. I mean, when a prayer warrior, when he prays from the heart, we know. And all that you have prayed, the good Lord shall answer it in Jesus' name. So, my sister, once again, many happy returns and more blessings. God bless you. Thank you.
Nigeria's former Deputy High Commissioner to the United Kingdom, Ambassador Oluwatoyin Lawal, also prayed for increased blessings and longevity for the celebrant.
Our sister, we have prayed for you. 16. Yeah, that's what, we have prayed for you. And God that answers prayer will answer. You will live very long. You will see your children's children, like the pastor prayed. And your life will be full of joy and rejoicing. Just like we rejoice when our friends survived COVID. COVID came to disrupt the entire human family. But at the end of the day, here we are. We thank God. And we shall continue, to survive. Whatever ailment, whatever plague that comes around in the world, we shall all survive it. Like they said, you'll be 70, you'll be 80, you'll be 90, you'll be 100, and all of us will grow old. And in good health. In good health.
Veteran broadcaster Sonny Rabo said Princess Mrs. Folashade Olatilo's charismatic personality is endearing and commended her for building a wonderful family.
So my dear sister, God bless you. As for your husband, you know he's my twin brother. I'm just a little older, that's all. Very soon he'll be 70, and then we shall all be there by the grace of God. We shall not only thank God, we shall celebrate with you. Because you have shown the way in many ways. It's the only one that has a business in broadcasting that nobody else has ever ventured. To gather people together, show the happy side of human nature, BC Olatilo has done it. So, we want to say, please keep the flag flying. We'll continue to follow you. We taught you, but you are now teaching us. But that is the truth about life. God bless you. And Shade, Folashade, God bless you. Thank you for standing by him. Thank you for staying with the children and bringing them. God bless you. God bless both of you. God bless your children, your grandchildren, and many, many more. God bless you. Thank you very much.
Past chairman, Yoruba Tennis Club, Mr. Dilly Martins, eulogized the celebrant for her unending love and support for her family and for being an extraordinary mother and wife.
I hope that Almighty Allah would grant you forgiveness in this world, protection in this world. Almighty Allah will grant you forgiveness and protection in your wealth, in your family, in your work affairs, and in your religion. Almighty Allah will conceal your secrets and preserve you from anguish. Almighty Allah will protect you from behind, from the front, from the left, from the right, from the above, and from anything that is coming from beneath. All this I ask in Allah's name, Al-Fatiha. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir-Rahim. Malik Yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdina siratal mustaqim. Ihdina siratal mustaqim. Ihdina siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta alayhim. Ghayril maghdubi alayhim waladdallin. Amen.
Space FM boss, Mr. Deji Oshibogu, in his tribute, likened the celebrant to a rock of Gibraltar. He praised her for standing by her husband through the years.
And my prayer today, the children will be as lucky as the two of you. They'll find their partners, they'll find their friend as a husband and as a wife, not as a cohabitant or what you call alábàgbélé, àbí mo parọ́, àwọn alábàgbélé yàtọ̀ sí ìyàwó. Ọlọ́run ní fún wọn ní alábàgbélé o. And for those of us who know you, we know you are timeless. Iṣẹ́ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní at 65, because they tell you that at 65, if you do not touch your husband at least once a week, your age will be reduced. So I'm being pastor. So you have to make sure that once a week you touch your husband. Thank you very much.
As more tributes poured in, a family friend of the Olatilos for many years, whose husband was a childhood friend of Prince Bisi Olatilo, Mrs. Dupe Akinjayi, described Princess Mrs. Folashade Olatilo as a highly spiritual and prayerful woman and prayed that the next 65 years of her life will be better and greater than the previous years.
I have known her for quite some time, approximately 2-3 decades. And since then, she struck me as a very spiritual woman. I consider her in my heart as a mother in Israel. She's not only spiritual, she's also current. What with the code for today's outing, we all had to go and force ourselves to be in jail. We thank God for her life. So I want to wish her a happy birthday, and I also want to wish her the good things herself and much more. Long life, prosperity, joy, peace of the Lord. And I want to say that I pray that the next 65 years of her life will be loads better than the one she's concluding today, as in the latter wine. Jesus.
Another great friend of the Olatilos, Barrister Shade Balogun, stated that her friend, Princess Mrs. Folashade Olatilo, is reliable and dependable, as she is always ready to offer help to those in need.
My friends don't choose me. I choose my friends. And the way we've been relating, I have so much confidence in her. Just like the last speaker spoke, she's a woman of God. She's there for you at any time. She will tell you the truth. She's somebody I can share my secret with. She's always there for me. Her husband, I call him my dad. My dad because he has that father figure for me. No matter what I want to do, all I've taken is anything. Everything is my 60th birthday, my 60th birthday, anything I wish to do is there for me like a father. My friend Folashade, I thank you for what you mean in my life. You've always been there for me. We speak at length at most times. We share lovely words together. And I pray never to let you down. I'll always be there for you and your family. And no matter what it is, no matter where I am, even if I travel, I will make sure that I come back for that occasion because they've been too good to me.
In-laws of the Olatilos, Hajia Zainab Fashikpe, also spoke glowingly about the celebrant and prayed that God blesses her with good health as she ages gracefully.
I'm here today to wish Mrs. Kalitu Folashade Olatilo the softest, precious, beautiful, kind-hearted, selfless woman I've ever come across. Happy birthday to you. Long life and good health. You will never weep in this household. Everything you lay your hands upon shall prosper. Your heart desires shall be fulfilled. You shall see your children's children with joy and happiness. You celebrate with them. In another year, you'll be 66. Another year 67, and many more years to come, 70, 80, 90. Mommy lived 107. You will go beyond that in good health without taking paracetamol.
Chairman of the Yoruba Tennis Club, Chief Babajide Damasio, said Prince Bisi Olatilo is a revered member of the Yoruba Tennis Club and the pillar of support to the club. He wished the celebrant well and thanked God for her life in the past 65 years.
And we want to thank God for your life as well, being an escapee of that very dreadful and deadly enemy. I know she was quite supportive because we heard the news, all the support she gave to you. Thank God for her life. Thank God for her life. Now, so once again, I congratulate you, and I say, Madam is a sister at Yoruba Tennis Club. You know, I was going to ask her why she has not been coming around, because the ladies' wing performed wonderfully well during our week-long celebration to mark the 95+1 anniversary of the club. Well, thank you. So, well, I thank God for the opportunity to be honor you. So thank you and God bless you all. Greetings, brethren all.
Children of the celebrant, Jide Olatilo, Adeumi Funsho Ne Olatilo, Deola Olatilo, and granddaughter Kashokpe Funsho, took turns to express their love and gratitude for their beloved mother and grandmother.
So I want to celebrate my mother. It's been a long relationship. We male children, because obviously we can be a little bit stubborn. But yes, thank God for sparing her and keeping her for us. And hopefully we will all be here to celebrate 70, 75, 80, and more years to come. Thank you, everybody.
Put her kids first in everything. She's very, very. So when we say one Koyomora, she has a lot of people around her, and they benefit, and she also benefits from them. She thinks first about other people before she thinks about herself. And on this day, that all that I have, I as the Lord for her. She shall not lack anything. Her kids and her grandchildren shall keep surrounding her, and she shall live to enjoy the fruit of her labor in good health. Mommy, we love you. God-fearing, simple and sweet. Yes, she was very sweet growing up, but we've become good friends. I wish her all the best. Blessings, more grandchildren to surround her table. We'll celebrate 70, 80, 90, 100 in good health. Thank you very much.
I have to say that she's like the best grandma in the world. I love her so much. She takes care of me a lot, and I sleep with her.
The cake cutting exercise was supervised by Otumba Dejo Shibogun, Chairman, Space FM, after which guests took turns for a video and photo session with the birthday girl.
We'll count down to 65. I will do the 45, 55, 60, 65. Well done.
A jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow. And so say all of us, and so say all of us, and so say all of us, for she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow. And so say all of us, hip hip hip, hooray! Hip hip hip, hooray! A resounding one, hip hip hip, hooray!
Just before you run away, we have to do that.
In a special interview with Biscan TV crew, the celebrant, Princess Folashade Olatilo, went down memory lane to recall what growing up was like for her. She spoke about some of the challenges she faced and thanked God for granting her the grace to surmount them.
Because when I sit down and I look at everything, my dad passed on at the age of 62. My immediate senior sister passed on at the age of 48. So my mom was not even 40. I don't think he was 40 when he passed on. So for God to uphold me till today, God is marvelous in my life, in my family, in everything around me. And I will continue to serve the Lord till I live this life. Thank you.
Her ever-loving and caring husband, Prince Olatilo, used the occasion again to state his unwavering love for the celebrant, whom he said is the prayer warrior of the family, whom he's been married to in the last 45 years.
I look forward to our 41 years in this exercise, and I was saying to somebody when I was being interviewed, I said, if I'm bad to this woman, God wouldn't forgive me. Keep that. Let that be the very first thing to put across. She left everything for my sake. So that is why each time I have the opportunity, I go the extra mile, to do my own little bit. You cannot even thank God enough for what she has meant in my life, and she continues to mean in my life. That should sum it up, shouldn't it?
From Biscon Communications, it's 65 hearty cheers to the wife of the chairman and CEO Biscon Communications, Princess Mrs. Folashade Olatilo.